I don't do this for anybody other than myself and the people I love. Because I know, like, if I just follow the wheel, I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna stay safe. It could not have been a better day taking over the jersey. Before that, of course, team camp in December, team camp January. Then I like to go to altitude after January camp. And then I would like to go to the altitude hotel in Denia, between Paris and Basque Country. Okay. And yeah, then I would like to stay in Basque, between Basque Country and Amstel. Train with my coach there, do some good relaxing still, and have some good trainings, and then full gas for the Ardennes. Take a small break, straight to altitude again, prepare for Dauphiné and Nationals, and then have full focus on the Vuelta after that.
And and then for the team, it's also fitting really well that to have you as a leader in the Vuelta. So
I think after what we have seen the last 2 years with Mathias, we actually had high goals. I would say top 5 and a stage win.
So he has done the Giro before, he has won the Tour, so he knows about the 3 weeks, but it was the first time he was working for the GC, and that was the target with him.
My main goal at the Vuelta is to not crack, be consistent doing all 3 weeks and not have a major crack like I had on stage 6 or 7 or whatever in the Tour, or just in general the whole Giro, and just show that I actually have the abilities to be a Grand Tour rider. Maybe not competing for the win or like the high spots, but being consistent and always being more or less there. Yeah, I mean, in the Giro, I think I put myself somewhere I clearly wasn't, and then when the disappointment hit of not performing, then I even got worse and more. And then for the Tour, something similar happened, I think. I won Swiss, got super hyped up, a lot of attention. Then later won Nationals, again a lot of attention. They put me up a lot and start to compare me to Jonas, which I know I'm not close to him, but the media really want to push. And then the Tour really took a toll on me mental wise. The most important is that I stopped looking at social media. Actually, that changed a lot for me. I asked the team that if I just could do my own preparation, like race as minimum as possible, just be in my own bubble around, I say, my team, it's like the people that really were close to me, and then be as calm, as fresh mental as possible before going into this.
It's all smiles on the start ramp ahead of this 12-kilometre individual time trial to officially get things underway here in La Vuelta a España 2024.
My first Grand Tour, of course, I was really excited for it because, I mean, every professional cyclist is it's the biggest goal, I think, for a professional cyclist. My first feeling was, wow, I'm going to my first Grand Tour, now the real cycling starts.
I think it was good for the morale in team, and also for Mathias's morale that he did such a good time trial.
Actually, me and my trainer, we really aimed for the first TT in Lisbon because I knew I can do good. It was actually a perfect parkour for me, like where you can push really hard and go fast. yeah, I had a white jersey, but of course I knew I cannot hold it because with the climbing we had here and all the good climbers and riders, I knew I will lose it quite soon. So yeah, I told Skjelly, here I'm giving away my white jersey, and I hope you will have it in the finish of the Vuelta.
If they go so fast, and a lot of riders have fucking short legs from yesterday. Be careful, stay up there, be ready in the front at the start. After we save energy what we can, be ready on the climb. Mattias, you have the observation, okay?
Yeah.
Good luck.
Stage 9 to Granada proved to be one of the toughest tests for Lidl-Trek, as brutal climbs and relentless attacks took their toll, with Mathias Skjelmose losing valuable time to his GC rivals despite a determined effort to stay in contention.
In Granada, you know, it looks a lot worse than it actually was, because on top of the last climb, I was only 30 seconds behind the leading group. But then we had a 25k, you know, super fast downhill, and there were 10 guys turning, and I was in the group with 2, and then we lost 1.5 minutes the last 25k's.
1 minute 50. 1 minute 50 was not describing the reality in that case. So he let the group go straight away from the bottom of Avellanas, and then he still reached the top 30 seconds behind the GC group, which was really good because already after 1 kilometer of climbing was already 25-30 seconds behind. So,
but when we see just on climbing, I think he was around 35-40 seconds behind at the top of the last climb. Okay, in the finish we had 150, but that was because there was more right in the first group than he was together with Kus. So I didn't lose the morale because he shows strength. He did a really good second part of this last climb. So it was not that that the shape was not there.
Of course I had moments of doubt, you know. For me it's always tough when you have the idea that you did everything basically perfect. You know, take everything how you wanted, kept yourself healthy, the weight was good, and then you didn't perform and you don't have a reason for it. You know, if you can pinpoint something saying that was wrong, you know, you could change it, but I could not say this was wrong or that was wrong.
I think the main helper what he has is absolute Otto, who really do a great job for him on the flat part and have passed climbs what we actually expected he not could pass. So he has been much longer there in every stage to help him.
He's a part of our classic squad, which I believe is the best classic squad in the world. And he knows where to move. And for a GC guy, how can I say it, you know, we need to be on 100% of the time. But when I'm with Otto, you know, I can turn off the head just a little bit because I just need to follow the wheel, and that's crazy important because I know, like, if I just follow the wheel, I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna stay safe.
I was supposed to be like a helper for Skjelly in the flat stages, I think, and Wendy, making sure he is saving the 4K to go mark when the time is neutralized if something happens, stuff like this. But I also end up being quite long with him in the heli stages, so I did a little bit of everything.
This is the team's last chance to launch a successful breakaway and fight for a stage win, while also supporting their GC ambitions by controlling the race dynamics.
Thank you for yesterday. Was not as easy day as expected. Shit rain, Otto, chapeau, great job. But today,
it's the last chance.
Huh?
It's the last chance for most guys.
Today exactly is the last chance for everybody. What we will put in Friday, Saturday, they will put into to pay attention. Vacek tried to go for it.
Mathias Vacek delivered a standout performance in the breakaway, battling relentlessly at the front and helping Lidl-Trek regain crucial momentum in the race.
My best, and in the final corner I got a bit squeezed and lost the speed, and yeah, in the end I did my best and I'm quite satisfied with my performance.
Stage 19 was Skjelmose's best chance to take the white jersey, with the team knowing that a strong ride on the final climb could shift the young rider classification in their favour.
And if we can have 1 or 2 climbers to do the first 3 kilometers of the climb to push it in Mattias. And then it's his legs who need to count there.
En la clasificación con respecto a Carlos Rodríguez, 23 años para el actual campeón de Dinamarca de contrarreloj individual, que está haciendo su debut de la Vuelta. Carlos también de la Vuelta Suiza, con victorias en Estados Unidos.
To be honest, the white jersey was never, at least for me, I think Kim will say something else, but for me the white jersey should be a result of a good GC.
You know, if you have the white jersey for the moment in the Tour, then you are really in the top. This is this clear. Even here in the Vuelta, if you have the white jersey, you are really in the top.
Mattias, you've been working with him for a few years now. How is that relationship for you?
You need to ask him.
Yeah, you know, Kim has almost become a second father for me. He really took care of me a lot when I came in, and I think Kim maybe saw something in me that he haven't seen since he worked with Andy and Frank.
I think he's Danish, and I straight away had a bit contact when we know that he's coming to the team and tried to help before he come into another team until he could be here.
I think I'm a bit of his retirement project, you know. Everybody know he's been in cycling for a while, and we never know when he's gonna stop, but you know, build me up and put me in the best possible position to be the best Grand Tour rider before he retires, I think is his big goal.
It's cliche to say, but I think you're seeing quite an authentic guy. He's not afraid to share his emotions. That's maybe the right way to say it, which I can really appreciate, because it makes it easier to be on the same page. It makes it easier to understand each other when it's better to maybe don't say anything, or when it's maybe better to do say something.
Mattias is still young, but he's really, I think he's quite mature for his age. He's always calm, focused, and yeah, I just try to be there as long as possible. Some days I could be longer than other ones, but yeah, my main goal was to try to keep him calm and out of trouble.
Of course it felt special. It was my first Grand Tour jersey, and you know, you feel that people that don't give a damn about you suddenly want your attention because you're a Grand Tour leader's jersey, and that's always weird. I don't like it at all. I actually hate it, and you know, in that sense it was a bit weird. But the good thing was I had my family there, and that was quite special for me, having them close when I received the jersey, and being able to share it with them was. It could not have been a better day taking over the jersey for me.
As the race approached its final stage, tension was high, with the team and Mathias Skjelmose preparing for one last push. A critical time trial that offered a chance to break into the top 5 and cap off their Vuelta campaign in spectacular fashion.
Stage 21 is not only about pure speciality, but it's about the legs as well. So the gaps normally are smaller than the sanctity in the first part of the Grand Tour. We know that, but it's good to know that on Sunday we have something that will allow us to recover still good seconds in some riders.
You know, if you would have thought this in Lisbon, that he would be up here with the white jersey, maybe top 5, top 6 or whatever. Maybe something goes wrong today. You never know. It's cycling, you know. But anyway, until here, yeah, then I can say that I'm super happy and proud.
It's a bizarre sport, cycling, because it's truly a team sport, but you can exist as a complete individual within it, which I don't think there is another team sport where that can be said, really. So, you know, I think he did an amazing job here. I think he should be super proud, however today goes. And yeah, he's made a massive step in his career, I would say. In the end, he can just take huge confidence from that. If he can do this, he can do anything in the end.
Of course, I always had in mind. I didn't know I would be in such a good position before the last time trial, but I always had in mind, you know, if I can just get to the time trial without losing major amount of time, I could gain a lot of time back, and I still believe this. And now I'm within 30 seconds to 5th place, and I would lie if I said I didn't try going top 5 in the Grand Tour.
It's always nice to, when you set a goal and you can achieve it, it's something that also everybody around you, it calms you inside, and you're like, yeah, we have done it. So it's nice to see, and yeah, being around with Skjelly, with the other guys, was super nice. And if somebody had a bad day, the other one would help more. And yeah, it's just teamwork, pure teamwork.
It's always super nice. I really enjoy if the leader is doing good. For me, I think first about the leader, and after I think about myself.
I still didn't really realize it. I think, you know, it's a culmination of 11 months of work and preparation, and they just come down to 28-minute effort, and out of nowhere it's just done. The goal is completed, and all the hard work paid off.
Oh, what I learned about myself.
Take your time.
You know, I learned that you need to trust the process all the time, because I really had a lot of ups and downs during the season, you know, having a bad Ardennes Classics week and then going up again, and all this being really close all the time without having the really big success. I don't do this for anybody other than myself and the people I love. I don't want to prove anything to anybody other than myself, and just take care of the people I love.